This message is for all the Trump haters out there who have been attacking President Trump because he signed an order to keep the meat plants open. Now, people's stupid-ass arguments and the ones who even work in the meat plants, oh, well, people are getting sick, and this is so irresponsible of President Trump to sign an order to keep these meat packing facilities open. This is so irresponsible. What an irresponsible idiot we have as president. Hold on now, people. I'm going to share with you a reality that most people don't know. And I have a special insight on this because I have many family members who are farmers right now. So I know how farming goes. And this is a very scary reality. So if you're listening, please, I beg you, please, respectfully, keep listening. Because I'm about to say things that you will not hear on the news and that will scare you. And will wake you up to the fact that we have no choice but to keep these plants open. You see, people think that it's just all about meat, and they attack Trump for wanting to keep the meat plants open. Well, that's just stupid. Why would they do that? Because people are getting sick, and they should be closed right now. It's so irresponsible. It's not just about meat, people. And others say, oh, well, there's plenty of other things to eat besides meat. We can do without meat for a while. It's so irresponsible to try to keep them open. This has just been a bad decision on Trump's fault. Okay, here's the reality. I'm going to wake you people up to reality, something that you're not living in if you are against Trump for doing this. If you're for Trump, fine. I hope you listen anyways to get some information, because I'm going to tell you how farming works. And, okay, so it's not just about meat. Yes, we can live without meat for a while, even months or a year. There's plenty of things you can eat without eating meat. It wouldn't bother me one bit. But you see, here's the reality. It's not just about meat. So I'm going to slowly bring you into the reality of the snowball effect, or the domino effect that this would have. Okay, you close the meat packing facilities, that's one domino falling. The next domino that falls, because they're closed, they have animals backing up on the farm right and left. Huge amounts of animals backing up that they can't sell. They just have to kill them. They can't sell them. The next domino that falls, the farmers lose enormous amounts of money, millions. Now, that hits another domino, and the other domino falls. Now, the farmers start going under. Do you know what's on a farm? They don't just deal in meat, people. Wake the fuck up. I have family members who are farmers in different parts of the country. They supply meat, yes. They raise animals, they sell the animals, the slaughterhouses, this, that, and the other, winds up in your grocery store at the end result. But they have many other things on their farm as well as the animals. You see, the animals are just one part of the farm. The farmers also get your fruits, your vegetables, wheat, on and on and on, which brings you all the other food you have. Your bread, your peanut butter, your crackers, your cereal, all your produce. So if the farmers start going under, not only will you lose the meat, but you will lose everything else on their farm. That brings you the non-meat items to the grocery store. You see where I'm going with this? If the farmers start failing, not only will you lose meat, you will lose all food. Period. Wake up, people. This is not just about meat. Farmers don't just produce meat. They produce your fruits, your vegetables, all the other non-food items that you like so much in the store, your bread, your peanut butter, your crackers, your cereal, and on and on and on, ad infinitum ad nauseum. All this other stuff is brought to you by farmers. Meat is just one part of what farmers do. They do many other things as well. So if the farmers start going under right and left, then everything else on their farm ends. So now you have an actual famine created in the United States of America. Now the grocery stores will have no more food coming, period. Not just meat, people. Everything. Fruits, vegetables, milk, you name it. The farmers do it all, people. They do it all. My family members that are farmers, they supply animals, which supplies the stores with meat. But they also supply many other things that are non-meat essentials. Everything I just mentioned. And if they go under and they lose their farm, you lose everything that is on that farm. Everything. Now we have a fucking famine in this country. You want that? You idiots out there attacking President Trump for signing that order, do you want that? Trump is the only one who has any fucking brains in his head. He knows what the fuck's going on. That's why he signed the order. Because he knows it's not just about meat. It's about farmers, period. If the animals back up and they have nowhere to sell them, they lose millions and millions real fast. If they start losing millions and millions on a continual basis, the farm goes under. If the farm goes under, food, period, is in short supply. Now we have a food shortage, not just a meat shortage, a food shortage. And if there's no farmers, there's no food. No food, absolute, chaotic, utter panic would strike this country. No more grocery stores, because there ain't no food to stock them. Now you have over 300 some odd million people starving to death. So yeah, you fucked up stupid ass Democrats. Yeah, you people that hate Trump, that are against him for doing this. Yeah, I guess you think it's good to just starve to fucking death. 300 plus million people to save 300 plus million people. Where do you get this screwed ass, fucked up mentality? That mentality says, let's burn down the village to save the people. You do not burn down the village to save the people. This coronavirus, people have gone completely nuts. Making problem after problem 100 times bigger than the coronavirus. One after the next in order to stop the coronavirus. If you create if you create a nationwide famine where millions and millions and millions and millions are starved to death and there ain't no damn food to buy, the least of your worries, you stupid asses, will be the coronavirus. We won't have to worry about that anymore. Your next worry will be, how do we fucking live? There isn't any damn food. Wake the fuck up, you stupid asses. Wake the fuck up. It is awfully hilarious how something no more deadlier than a bad flu season as making people go so overboard, making one dumbass decision after the next, creating problems 100 times bigger than the coronavirus problem, trying to solve the coronavirus problem. They've already destroyed the fucking economy, put millions of people out of work. Millions of people will soon lose their places to live. Now they want to cause a nationwide famine, all to curb a virus that the majority of the people will live through. That just a hair less than 90% of the people will even die from. The main percent of the people that die from this are in your elderly homes. Most people will live through this. It's no more deadlier than a fucking bad flu season. And people are going ape shit, making one bad decision after the next. If you create a famine, people, by closing the meat plants, which will put the farmers out of work nationwide, you won't have to worry about the virus anymore, I guarantee you that. Your next worry will be, how do I eat? Because there ain't no damn food. So for all you people that criticize Trump over that order to keep the plants open, you need to wake up to something called reality.